Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Try. My name is Retromation. This is Genkai Primal Awakening, a turn-based tactics creature collecting roguelike deck builder that I'm very excited to be checking out the demo for here today. That is right, it is all of those genres and they are all my jam, and it's all in the same wild package. So extremely curious what they are going to do to make all of that true and how they're going to make it good. We'll see. In we go to see if it's any good. Single player or multiplayer. Didn't even assume there would be multiplayer. That's cool. Single run or a weekly. We'll go with the single run, obviously. Welcome to Genkai Primal Awakening. On your journey, you'll encounter the Genkai, creatures that inhabit this land. They will assist you with your adventure. At the start of the run, you can select a Genkai. Each one belongs to an element and comes with both passive and active abilities that you can use in combat, so choose wisely. Okay. Sparky. What do you have? Powerful discharge of lightning that may leave them stunned. Get an energy card. Just like straight up gives you more energy. Team strength cards grant additional strength, maybe? I mean, that seems nice. I also like this little guy. He seems quite cute. I'll go for you. Also, I know that there is like evolution in the game, and I'm most curious what this one is going to turn into. All right. We got, I see there's elites up there. We got stores, rests. Feels like we can't really go too wrong with any of these paths. All right. At the beginning of each round, you will draw 3 cards, and then on each of your Genkai's turns, you will draw 2 more turns. 2 more turns? 2 more cards. Each round consists of 1 turn for every Genkai, and at the top, you can see the turn order. On each of their turns, you'll receive 1 energy in addition to the 2 cards. 2 additional cards. Use the energy to play the cards on your Genkai. Each one can move to a different trap on the map during each turn. Try moving your Genkai. Trap? Assuming it means different hex. So increase 1 Genkai's defense by 5 this turn. So you're going to be coming on in. I don't really know. Add a special attack. Consume. Elemental attacks that deal a greater amount of damage. We have how much? We got 3. Draw 2 cards. Discard a card. Consume. Conserve. Not discard at the end of the turn. Okay. I mean... Sure? You can't do anything yet, right? When you move a Genkai, the skill mode is activated. Each turn, a Genkai can use a skill to inflict damage on another. You'll start each battle with 1 point in a special ability, but you can acquire new special and ultimate points using cards. These points belong to you as the player and are shared among all of your Genkai. Okay. You'll find many types of skills with different ranges. You can view the ranges directly on the battlefield, and you can switch between card mode and skill mode whenever needed by pressing this button, or using the tab key on the keyboard. Finally, you can right-click on any Genkai to view all of their information. Good luck on the battlefield. So we actually can hit. Actually has a pretty hefty range. Has a speed reduction as a result. Can you not make it to me? Oh, get wrecked. Alright, so you have a strength of 9. Intending to headbutt. Range of 1, but you can probably move. You have a speed reduction of 1. Okay. All right, we could make some assumptions here. Increase 1 Genkai's temporary, which is what I'm going to assume, strength by 2 for each sharp claw in your hand. So we could actually like get a whole bunch of them. Could play all 3, I can assume. Yep. I mean, now that's down to only 2. And then you could also increase their strength permanently by 1. I think let's go for the shell. It looks like Thunderstrike has the ability to hit from anywhere. My question right now is, do we have the ability to cast it? We sure look like we do. Okay, so let's go ahead and move, probably. If that really can be anywhere, then we kind of want to abuse that fact. And basically just cheese them. Give me more claws. Okay, we didn't get a whole bunch. Yeah, we did lose our temporary strength, so that was indeed correct. Add an energy consume. I don't really need the shields. Like, you do 9 damage. I could just play both of these and just get up in the face. We do have a... Okay, we're done with those now. Okay, so we will conch shell. We'll give you all that armor. Sharp claw. Get the permanent armor, or permanent damage here. You get up and you will indeed headbutt this man. Okay, and there's not retaliatory damage. Good to know. Oh, were they stunned? Strike a Genkai with an electric punch. BRE effect dash slash. Alright, so there's obviously some early demo stuff that is quite clear here. I shall explode you. We also could have waited. Select a card to discard. No armor, only smack. We'll go for the temp strength because we are just killing this innocent creature right this moment. Bonk. Get a random Genkai out of the defeated enemies. We can get a Voltog. Strikes a Genkai with an electric punch. It has a chance to leave the target stunned. So another electric type. Strong against air and water. I mean, can we replace it later? Choose a card from your draw pile and put it in your hand. It costs 1 to do that. Increase all Genkai's shield by 8. Draw 2 cards, but add a rotten cherry to your draw pile. I don't know what that looks like. Yeah, we can't tell. All Genkai's armor by 8. Could be good. This is kind of nice with those claws, but I'll grab the turtle shell. It seems like a rarer card. Grants +1 ultimate ability. Seems to be a potion. In the darkness of the cave, you see a pair of glowing eyes, unblinking. A shadow approaches you. You approach it fiercely, throw a card to distract it. Ooh, we can actually just, like, trim things down. I mean, part of me wants to just keep all the sharp claws and, like, get rid of the Fury Cherry. Almost feels like that could be a good call. Or we could get rid of, we got the extra shield, that one. So we could get rid of, a conch shell. Let's do that. Desperately, you throw the card as far as you can into the darkness of the cave. The mysterious creature retreats to go after it, and somehow you manage to save yourself from that mysterious beast. Okay. So there is a shop. Yep, shop. I think I'll go for that. I don't want to get myself in a situation where we won't fight elites, but it looks like that's not possible. And I guess caves are random events. Yeah, I want to shop. Hello there, strange bunny. What is your... Oh, you poor sap. You are air. Wait, air is strong against electricity as well? Oh, they're just strong against each other. It'll get a little heated. All right, so we will... It's your turn. We'll increase your attack. Then maybe we'll go for the permanent increase, since this is only a 2 at this point, so why would we even bother? Anywhere on the map. Okay, so you do have something that can smack us. We'll go for this. Do we need to bother with this? I think we wait a bit. Your movement is what? Theoretically 3. So we'll move you back. We have 1 ability use to start with, but we can get that card that lets us use it again. 24. All right, you punk. Let me see those shurikens. Okay, you didn't end up using it, so now it's this guy's turn. What's your gimmick? Gain an energy at the start of every round. Okay, so yeah, we have a limited amount of energy per cycle. Gotcha. Whenever any of your Genkai is attacked, the attacker receives 2 points of damage. So we have like a little bit of a spike attack. Gotcha. And I imagine, where does it show how many spells we have left? None, right? But where is that resource shown? Right? Like, I mean, it's easy to think like, oh, I have the one. So I could just say, okay, I probably am fine. I think we get the shell. We'll run you up in that guy's face. Go for the consume. Yeah, you'll run up there. You'll do the headbutt. Okay. New round begins. We get all of our energy back. We're up to 4. I think we will... Oh, do we play the Elemental Stone? I think we probably do, right? So we get another ability. Draw 2 cards and discard 1. We'll do this, because then we can give you armor on your turn. It's actually interesting. Yeah, that's really interesting. Give you the huge boost. It is temporary. We'll leave that energy. Swap to your ability. We have one more ability to use. 33 damage and a potential stun. Okay. Ooh, you just... What, you just stalled? You have 15 armor. I think you just take a little bit of armor. You can swap to do a small attack, I guess. But we do discard at the end. Okay. We're fine. You poor sap. You poor sap. We can even move up there if we truly need to. For a large headbutt to the face. Oh my god, wait. I didn't actually have it. Oh my lord. I've been had. I had too much faith. In fact, you're actually relatively fine here. I think we're okay because we do get 2 turns before you get to play. But we don't have another ability, so. Are you evolving? He evolved into the Sonic the Hedgehog. We get an ultimate attack stone. Destructive elemental attacks cause damage. So is this... It's different than the special attack one. Decrease one Genkai's HP by 5, but increase its... Whoa, temporary strength by 8. They don't take damage, though. One target Genkai gains shield equal to your hand size. Or shield plum, which is 3 armor, but it costs 0, which is kind of nice. I am pretty into this. I like the idea. Return 1 card from your consumed pile to your hands. This guy seemed pretty good. What is your ult? Blows fiercely, causing damage to everyone around, and additionally, the wind pushes all Genkai 2 cells away. At the beginning of every combat, all of your Genkai heal 5. I mean, I'll take you. I do have a wonder. And that wonder is, do we have the ability to change... Uh-oh. Change things out later? Alright. They have a lot of damage to them. They're intending to attack for 16. Yeah, there's your ult. I don't know what it does different. Surely it does something better. It does less damage than Thunderstrike currently. But... Oh, it's because it's showing me Headbutt, that's why. Even though I'm hovering over that. Okay, never mind. I think I'm willing to at least throw out 2 of those. We have 2 energy left. 2 energy left. Who's coming up next? So you guys will get to play next. I do think throwing out our ability early. So this is clearly the evolved version of that guy, first of all. They're both doing a lot of damage. Is there any world in which that kills? 42. I think we can actually get you killed before your turn. If we go forward this way. Okay. So let me see. What does your damage do innately? You do 7. You're so tanky. All right, we have 1 energy left. We got the ultimate stone. Oh my. Wait, that was your whole turn? Oh, what? I did not expect that. Okay. That I did not expect. Okay. Uh-oh. Draw 2 cards. We need something to increase our attack even just a little bit. Ultimate Stone, I think we're going to ditch for this turn because I have to go for... I think a Fury Cherry should be just good enough, right? If we're just trying to get the kill, we might as well get a permanent upgrade. So there's that. We have 1 extra energy. You got plenty of health. Okay, you move up here. We do have to get the headbutt in. Alright. You being done is very helpful. Like, just getting evaporated. I am going to get headbutted. Please be the one with the armor. Okay. Honestly, we take it. We take it. We take it. So you're up here. This ended our turn, though. And that... I find that hard to believe. Okay. It does. It straight up just does. Where does it say that it's going to end our turn and why? Is it like it's you switch to the next Genkai when they take damage? That is a confusing thing. I mean, I know I could have assumed, but also then why would you ever use the card? Because it's temporary damage up. So what I would have to do is on his turn give somebody else a temporary damage up. But even then, I'm wondering if we would actually end our turn anyways. Okay, let's see what your ult is. Okay, it's fine. Don't know if I really care that much about that. And your normal ability is just 3 wind shurikens. 10 plus the 5. All right. I don't have any draw, so I am a little bit screwed on that one. We could get the special energy. I think let's do it. The energy up. I'll go for a permanent thing because I think we're in this for a little bit. Unless I want a turtle shell. Keep things a little bit safer. All right. Anywhere. 25. Yeah, part of me wants to... It does more against you. Wants to get you out of here. I think it's okay if we have them a little bit close. Now it's your turn. You do get an extra energy at the start of your turn, which, hey, we take those. Actually pretty good with the sharp claw. We'll move you over here. What if we can, like... Maybe there's a proximity thing and they'll be like, oh, I'll try and attack the closer guy. Nope. No such thing exists. I'm definitely feeling the speed being a little slow on that. All right. Big, So we don't have any more special abilities. We could try and... We can get up there, so... Oh, God, he's got 23. you're going to use Whirlwind. Tearing through foes with fierce winds. Range of 3. Can have any in range. Ooh, so it's probably like a line attack. Sounds like it's a line attack. We could be okay here. We could be in danger. But I do feel like I need this guy out. Would I rather have 1 permanent or 2 temp? Take the 1 permanent for now, I guess. In fact, we can actually... We'll go for all of them. And we'll just walk up and smack the other guy. 31. I'm hoping we just have enough to do 9 with these two. You would think we would. Alright, let's try this. Yeah, it straight up, it ends your turn no matter what. It wasn't even this guy's turn. So there's just something up with that card that is just weird. But we do have the temp strength, so we still obviously can work with it, because now we have enough to get the kill. Yeah. Alright. Only 1 energy. Just protect you for a bit. You got a little bit less health. If the robot is smart, then we are actually screwed. And we just set him up the bomb. It's not. So it does look like it's piercing. Little robot man was not a smart cookie. It did seem like it maybe stopped my turn. Yeah. Team at the start of every round increase the Genkai strength by 1. I mean, it seems quite good. All right, it's your turn. I'm afraid of the ultimate not actually being that good, you know? 2 energy for it. But let's do it. And the other fear is that it's going to harm my guy. We'll see. It did not. Okay. But also then, like, what's even the point? It just feels like... Surely the moves aren't all the same. Surely they're not. Oh, we got an evolve. Now he's different rock. Hard Cloak X. Target... Wait, what? Target Genkai gains temporary strength equal to its defense. That seems really good. For a 0 cost. It seems like it's maybe already upgraded or something. Restore 8 health. Does seem good too, but this seems really strong. At the beginning of combat, all your Genkai heal 5. Voltog 2.0. Oh, he's got 2 little guys. I feel like we don't want Mimiko because we already have the upgrade, so I think we just skip it. So there's the answer. We can replace it. Here you'll be able to acquire new cards, potions, artifacts, new Genkai, or teach them new skills. I'm most curious about what that skills element is. Rhino Thorn. Tail Whip. A whipping motion using the tail to strike can decrease the target's defense. So these are like default attacks. You don't have any... Oh! What's the difference here? What's the difference here? Because all that it's showing me is just that it's worse. Which doesn't sound right. You can learn Thunderstrike in addition to something else you already know? I don't think I necessarily would need it. Create a tornado around the Genkai that activates this. They become immune to ranged attack for 3 turns. That's kind of interesting. The next turn, this Genkai will be able to use the lightning explosion, causing 3 times the Genkai's damage to everyone around. I'll admit, I gotta know. The current ability will be replaced by the new one. What's yours? May leave the target stunned. This does 75 damage? What? What? I mean, I guess in that case, I will just get... I will have you learn this instead if that move is really that much better. I guess we'll return. Interesting. Oh, we can just look at both. Whenever you use a potion, your Genkai heal 2. You retain energy between turns. Whenever one of your Genkai loses HP, draw a card. Additional energy during the elite and boss battles. 1 more energy each round, but draw 1 fewer cards. If a Genkai has no defense at the end of the turn, it gains defense. I mean, this seems really strong. Blop, blop. Remove a card. I mean, yeah, we can't get anything else here. The UI is very... It's very, like... I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to put it. It's very, like... super UI. I don't know. Very sterile, I think, is maybe... It feels like programmer UI through and through, is probably what I would say. So this does Thunderstrike. That is indeed your thing. Oh, I didn't click there, but okay. All right. Okay. That's something. We've used up that ability. That is something indeed. We have the ultimate, but we don't actually hit everyone around us. To everyone around. That being said, it does seem like it could hit both of these. If we go here and we go whoop. It's not a bad call. So we'll do a little bit of this. We'll Sharp Claw it up. Sharp Claw. Hold on. You get temporary strength equal to your armor. Now we go for that, I think. Energy. We're just going to charge up a Giga Blast. Can't do that or my turn will end. That's it? We also didn't have our ultimate anyways. There's that. Temp doesn't matter. So in that case, since temp doesn't matter, we use the Sharp Claw. You are hurting already, my friend. Holy. Who gets to go? So you got strength up. You're charging up an attack. Yeah, wasting our ult there is definitely not good. This will just end our upcoming turn. I mean, maybe it's fine. What's your attack do? 20, 25? Let's do it. 27. Yeah, I mean, here it's just kind of like I could try and defend, or I could, like, gear you up for a bigger smack. At the beginning of each round, your Genkai, all of your Genkai gains +2 temp strength for every allied Genkai that shares an element with it. Okay, there's a little bit of that going on too, I'd assume, because we do have the 2 electric types. I don't know. Let's push it. Okay. Sharp strength. We could probably kill. We definitely can kill. We're going to take that 16, but it's also kind of just like, I mean, hey. What am I going to do? I kind of have to. Ow. There's the ult. Lots of shark claws. Sharp claws. You're the one with the lightning charge. I mean, what's your ultimate? Dealing damage to every enemy, so that's a screen-wide attack. You know, doing the damage and pushing them away actually could be kind of a useful tool. But part of me really feels like the best use is just to go full Sharp Claw with this and try and get as much damage out on this turn as possible. I would imagine we're doing neutral damage. Like if there's like Pokemon rules where there's effective types and not very effective types. I would imagine since we've got a little bit of both. So slow the walk in there. Huh! I mean, who knows what he's gonna attack at this point? So we'll just wait. Get the extra energy. Spicy's not going to help, per se. I think let's throw out the ultimate stone. We'll get ready for next time, and you run. Because we can't attack and then run. But that attack also wasn't going to be very good anyways. Okay, so he's gearing up. We have 4... Kind of like the idea of a turtle shell. The next turn, you'll be able to use the lightning explosion ability. The next turn. I mean, honestly, do it. I guess we just click like that. And for here, do you have any armor? No. I'll trust you. I'll trust you. Go in, man. Keep the hard cloak for your turn. I wish we had a different attack that was at a range, but like, I feel like I don't want to waste the 23 damage. That knockback, I mean, something. Congrats. The temp strength goes away on new round, or... Alright. Cool. Lightning explosion is gonna be kind of scary. I do wonder if we can kill our own guys with it. Hello? Oh, okay. Alright, the ult is pretty good. I'm not doing it. Increase the attack of all of your Genkai by 3 consumed. Cost 2. It's probably just worth it. Discard a card to increase temp strength. I mean, though, that is pretty good. I'll go with it. That's permanent strength. It's hard to say no to that, even though it does cost 2. I just wanted to see, you know. Alright, I think obvious goal is to set up the ultimate once more. And get ready to Giga Blast him. Just like go full defense mode there. You have how much movement? 3? Just back up. We have the extra energy. We'll do the turtle shell. Yeah, I think we just back it up. Please tell me I can move. Sure can. Okay. Unfortunately, not a very good draw on this, which I guess we could have assumed. And I can't use Spicy Cherry or my turn ends, so yikes. It's still good damage. It's still good damage. Even with no damage upgrades whatsoever. It's very helpful. I think 2 attacks. Is 2 attacks just better than 1, like, big attack here? Or... Because how much damage does this do innately? 10. Not that impressive. I wish we could cast this after we go. 14. Faster! So we always knock back there. I mean, we're not going to be casting that. In fact, we like probably just should get rid of it, right? $13 temp strength. That's pretty gnarly. All right. Yeah, I don't know. With the rough edges sanded off, I feel like there's something here. But it is tough. Okay, so increase 1 Genkai's permanent strength by 2 and then draw a card. Seems good. Ooh. 12 armor. Costs 2 mana, though, and restore 5 health. That could be great. I'm going to go with this. The Twig. And I'm probably just going to say no. Whenever any of your Genkais are attacked, okay, we reflect 2 damage. Get 2 serum cards with conserve at the beginning. It is a 3 health heal. I'm going to say no. I'm definitely curious what the hell a boss is going to be like. All right. This feels all right. We want to get your permanent strength up like crazy here. And get ready to ult. What's your movement? 3 at the start of combat. Gain 2 serum cards with conserve. Yep. Start of combat. Heal 3. I'm not too worried about it. I do think I want to move you forward. So 1, 2, 3. We should be fine here. I mean, I'll click him just because I'm scared that it's going to not work. All right, next turn. We got the Spicy Cherry. Go for the permanent upgrade there. And we'll stay at safety. We're just gearing up. The good news is we also only have 1 Sharp Claw. What's my consume pile right now? You know, another White Fang isn't bad. Whew. Turtle Shell. Don't hate the idea of that. Special attack. I wish this stayed until next turn, but I don't think it does. I think it goes away when their turn starts. Unless it just goes down by a small amount. Which, again, was not told to me in any way anyway, so I have to make some assumptions here. What if, right? What if? We'll dream. Let's see that this 16 stays, even though it won't, right? Does it? 18? It does? When does it go away then? I mean, I'm happy with it. But when does it go away then? Ooh. Ooh. That changes things a bit. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 already. So Sharp Claw, good. Sharp Claw. Armor up. Another armor up. Also, I wish there wasn't this delay between our attacks. There's a couple things here and there, you know? It says to all nearby Genkai. I don't know if I believe it. It's correct. Oh, he evolved into a triple man. Okay. Retain your energy between turn. Potion of draw 2 cards. That seems just so extreme. Consume blank cards from your hand to increase Genkai's temporary strength by 6 for each card consumed. Double the attack of a Genkai. Stun it for a turn. Obviously could have merit. But it's can't move or attack. I feel like Bighorn actually is cleaner. It's ghostly, which it doesn't even say what that means. Is that like if you don't use it, it gets consumed? I'm willing to give it a go. It seems like a nice like potential last-ditch effort there. Upgrade a card or rest. I'm curious. We might even get to do both. Screw you. Making that cost 1 is pretty valid. We have the ability to get the an ultimate, though. Draw 3 cards, discard 1, consume. I feel like that could be good, too. We are just looking for 1 Giga Burst, so that actually could be valid. The Spicy Cherry, I'll say it did work. We just have to use it as someone else the turn before. So I actually think, let's do it. Let's do it. We can make it work. I don't know if this boss is even in the demo. We'll see. It is. And it has a lot of health. Uh-oh. Bite for 20. Look at the alt. We want to go for permanent stuff on this turn. Live a little. Just in case you have like an AoE, I think let's maybe move to the other side. We'll do the lightning charge. Okay. Got the extra energy. We could draw a couple cards hoping for... there's a couple of it. We don't want to accidentally draw... Sharp Claws right now, though, if we can help it. There's nothing wrong with attacking here. Unless... Okay, you have a screen-wide attack and a single target any in range. So it doesn't matter if we want to go up here and just do a couple extra smacks. There's no strong penalty for it. Ah, beans. What? Wait, it's remove a card? What? It's, you know what? It's the end of it. Okay, I was gonna say that's not good. That's not good phrasing. I would not say remove a card is the way I would phrase that. But hey, can we, for science, can we bump people into each other? It's not letting me move. Okay, there we go. Can we bump enemies into each other? No. All right. Unfortunately, you going first is not going to be good for the... Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so hold on. We have 4 energy. This is 6 energy per card you discard. So... I mean... I don't care. I'm sorry, friend. If it hits you, it hits you. Ooh. Okay, I feel like that was about the best we could expect. So we need to set that up again. We obviously consumed a bunch of cards. We do have one more ult, right? Don't we? No, I consumed that, didn't I? Is that what? That's got to be one of the ones I consumed, I'd imagine, right? I was hoping for it to go a little bit more ham than that. So we're going to have a little bit more honest final smacking here. Attack for 4. I mean, I got to be real. There's no reason to even bother defending you. If you're doing... It says you're doing... Wait. When it drops below 50%, double all its stats of this Genkai till the end of battle. You know, hey. What else are we going to do? We do 20 damage on these smacks. We got a couple, like, solid AoE upgrades there anyways. Shield for all. I do not have the ability to do another ult. So we might as well just kind of like go around and smack in a circle here. Push. All right. Goodbye, friend. Oh. Yep. Oh, yep. Okay, he vanished. 27 may leave the target stunned. I think we're going to be going for Voltog's ability to see. I mean, if it... That doesn't sound right. I mean, it just sounds... It sounds wrong. But I'll believe you for now. There's some other stuff that hasn't seemed like it would be right, but it actually was. That's... what is happening? There's something wrong here. There's something wrong here. There's like a multiplicative that's just incorrect. I knew it. I knew it. It's wrong. It's incorrect. It's a bug. It doesn't actually have that stat on it. Which means this one probably would have been better to go for. I like the idea of having you strengthen up and then like just cheese it, maybe. Okay. So you run, right? We run, we do a screen-wide attack there. And then we could just leave the, we could leave, like, the turtle shell. I think that's fine. You're gonna do 50 damage? Then, I guess, if that's true, it doesn't really matter. But if we leave the Sharp Claw, we might draw another Sharp Claw on your turn, which would just be better anyways. 30. Possible stun. Bare minimum, we get that speed reduction, too. We could just, like... Wait, could we just run? And he can't catch me? Let's see. Apparently that will stay until your next turn. Because he's got the 2 speed reduction. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's screen wide, and we could have figured that out. Doesn't really matter, though. The downside is now we are indeed too far away ourselves. Oh. Oh, this is a 55 damage screen-wide nuke. We have 40. We can get... it sucks. We can get up to 53. And yeah, it's just like the fact that we're too far. Any in range. So yeah, you just picked your target and it was you. So you have a movement speed of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. That's the plan. The plan is to say you, it was always you. Just in case. I mean, yeah, you can't make it. We just gotta have it be exciting, right? New round start. You're theoretically hitting everybody. Oh. Wait, what? What? Okay. Why did he get to go twice? We didn't get... This move can't stun. Huh? I'm obviously dead then. That... Obviously, I lose on that. Because he's got that armor. He's going for a bite. How much movement does he have? He has 4 movement as well. I mean, like, here's the thing. We have the math that we don't kill him here. He's got 20 armor, 26 health. I mean, but what's the other option? We consumed everything and we didn't get to explode him. What if we get to skip a turn now? Nope. It's a little jank. I am not gonna lie. There's a lot of cool concepts here. It's a little jank. I'm not gonna lie. I could have obviously won that fight if we just played it slightly differently. If we didn't go so gung-ho with the big explosion. But it was too fun of an idea to not do. But also there's a lot of things that just aren't very well explained. And a few things that just... Because that's the thing. I'm going to assume there could be some things that are bugs, and there could be, like, that thing where it said, this attack is going to do 300 damage. Obviously, it was just wrong. It did 40. Like, we have the proof of that. It was wrong. It was a bug. And I think that... Yeah, I think it could be really cool. It needs to be polished up. It needs to be sped up. The UI, I definitely feel like can use some help. It's like it's a little clinical. Just doesn't feel like it's right for this game. I feel like you can put a lot more character in it. Yeah, and definitely just there's lots of effects that just aren't working, but it's a cool concept, right? Like, it's a very, very cool concept. Seems balance is definitely a ways off as well, both like in the player's favor and against the players at the same time. Like, it's just the balance is just off on a lot of things. Like, I feel like this is the kind of game you could play and you just have a run where it's like, oh, I'm infinite, you know, like, or, which could be good, can be good for sure. Like, there's definitely a place for games like that as well, but it's also a game where you probably could have a turn where you're like, well, obviously I just can't do anything, bye-bye. So, hey, hit or miss on that one. It's a neat concept. That's where I'm at. I'll watch it. I'll see if it goes through a bunch of improvements, things like that. But for now, it is just a neat concept. Cool demo. Curious about it. Go check it out. There's a link at the top of the description if you want to check it out for yourself. My name is Regimation. Cover indie games every single day with an extra specialty in roguelikes and roguelites. If that's something you're into, this is a channel you should be subscribed to. Thank you for watching. Thank you, and we'll see you next time. Why would it not? There's no Pokedex. Yeah. Bye-bye!